Hi aspirants, welcome to Agrivision for you. So with GATE 2025 application forms coming soon, it's the perfect time to ramp up your preparation. So Agrivision for you is here to help you with our previous year question series where we'll break down past GATE questions and provide you detailed explanation. So in my first video, I have explained the questions from question number 1 to question number 11 of GATE XE 2024. So this will be the continuation of that. So I'll discuss the questions from question number 12 to question number 22. And if you have not watched that previous video, first go and watch that previous video. And if you are new here, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon button for regular exam updates and tips. Also, don't miss our dedicated batch for GATE XE Excel 2025. Enroll now using my code, that is AGRIG50. So let's dive into our today's session of GATE XE 2024 questions. So question number 12. The addition of which of the following to methyl to high methoxyl pectin will result in gel formation? So options are calcium ions, sodium ions, sugar and hydrogen ions. Okay, so this question is from the topic, that is jam, jelly and marmalades. So this is from the topic jam, jelly and marmalades. So over here, first we'll discuss what is pectin. Okay, so pectin, these are actually the natural substances which are found in fruits and vegetables. So it's often used as a thickener and gelling agents in jam, jellies and other foods. So there are two types of pectins. Firstly, the high methoxyl pectin. High methoxyl pectin, and secondly the low methoxyl pectin. So what are high methoxyl pectins? Actually, these high methoxyl pectins, they requires sugar and acid to form the gel. So these high methoxyl pectins, they require sugar as well as acid. So the sugar actually, they helps to reduce the water activity. So sugar, it helps to reduce the water activity, while the acid, it helps to ionize the pectin molecules. Acid, it helps to ionize the pectin molecules. So sugar, it reduces water activity, allowing the pectin molecules to interact, while hydrogen ions, they form the acidic environment. So over here, my correct option will be C and D. Why? Because sugar, it reduces the water activity and pectin molecules, it interact, hydrogen ions, as it provides the acidic environment. So this helps to ionize the pectin molecules and facilitating the gel formation. So over here, my correct option will be option number C and D. Now question number 13. Which of the following enzymes are used for the production of high fructose syrup, that is HFS, from cornstarch? Options are glucoamylase, xylose isomerase, beta amylase or D, that is alpha amylase. So basically this alpha amylase, what happens, this enzyme, it is used to break down the cornstarch into shorter chains of glucose molecule. So this alpha amylase enzyme, it breaks down the cornstarch into shorter units of glucose molecule that are known as maltodextrins. We can say this alpha amylase is the first enzyme which is used in the process to initiate the hydrolysis of starch. So initiation is done by alpha amylase. Then what happens? This glucoamylase, it further breaks down this maltodextrins into glucose units. So glucoamylase further breaks down this maltodextrins to glucose unit. And then actually it converts the maltodextrins into glucose syrups. And then this xylose isomerase, it converts this glucose into fructose. This glucose syrups into fructose. So basically it changes a portion of glucose in the syrup into fructose, which further it creates the high fructose syrup, that is HFS. So which are the enzymes which are used for the production of high fructose syrup from cornstarch? So firstly, alpha amylase. It initiates it is the first enzyme which is used in the process to initiate the hydrolysis of starch. So cornstarch से maltodextrin convert होगा shorter units of glucose, which are then उसके बाद glucoamylase जो enzyme है वो maltodextrin को convert करेगा into glucose syrups, means glucose unit, and then this glucose syrups will be further converted by xylose isomerase to fructose, that is HFS. So over here my correct option will be option number A, B and D. So this question is from the portion that is enzymes. Whereas beta amylase क्या है? So beta amylase, basically it is used to break down the starch, but primarily it produces maltose. It produces maltose, which is a disaccharide. So यहाँ पे हमारे correct options है option number A, B and D. So question number 14. Which one of the following statement regarding moisture absorption isotherm of dried fruit is not correct? Okay. At a given option A, at a given temperature and water activity of an adsorption isotherm exhibits higher equilibrium moisture content than a desorption isotherm in hysteresis. So basically, ये option correct है because this is incorrect option. Why? Because in hysteresis what happens? The desorption isotherm, they shows higher equilibrium moisture content than adsorption isotherm at same water activity. So this is because during desorption what happens? The food they retains more moisture as compared to the adsorption. So adsorption का basically higher equilibrium ना होकर ये lower equilibrium होना चाहिए और इसको desorption it should be higher equilibrium. So ये statement reverse कर दिया गया है. That's why this is the incorrect option. Next, at a given temperature, the difference between adsorption and desorption moisture isotherm is known as hysteresis. So ये true है. This is true. Since we know that hysteresis, it refers to the difference between moisture content observed when adsorbing and desorbing water from the same food material at same temperature and same water activity. So it is known as hysteresis. Whereas option number C, at a given moisture content, the effect of temperature on a moisture resorption isotherm follows Clausius-Clapeyron equation. So हमने Clausius-Clapeyron equation, we have discussed about this in our course. So a lot of time we have discussed. So this is basically from the topic drying and dehydration. Drying and dehydration. So next is option number D, that is Guggenheim-Anderson de Boer, that is GAB equation is a multilayer moisture absorption model. So yes, this is true because this gap equation, it is widely used to model the absorption isotherms of a food and other materials, accounting the multi-layer adsorption of water molecules on the surface. So this statement is also true. So the incorrect statement is option number A. So question number 15. Which of the following statement are correct regarding waterborne disease and class of positive microorganisms? So this is basically from the portion that is waterborne illness. First option, that is typhoid fever, is caused by a virus. So no, it is caused by typhoid fever, it is caused by bacteria. What is the name of the bacteria? That is Salmonella typhi. Next question, that is listeriosis is a fungal disease. So no, listeriosis is a bacteria, it is not a fungus. And it is caused by Listeria monocytogenes. Next, giardiasis, it is caused by the protists. So yes, it is caused by protists. And what is the name of the protist? That is Giardia lamblia. So this statement is correct. Last option, that is legionellosis. It is a bacterial disease. So yes, it is a bacterial disease. Even it is also known as Legionnaires disease, which is caused by a bacterium, that is Legionella pneumophila. So over here my correct option will be option number C and option number D. So question number 16. Match the anti-nutritional factor in column 1 with their corresponding activity in column 2. So this portion is from anti-nutritional factor. Okay. So lectin. So, in GATE na, this question, from this portion, anti-nutritional factor, you'll get 1 mark, 2 mark, or in the match the following type, you'll get the question. So this is too important portion in terms of your GATE. So you should not leave this portion, anti-nutritional factor. This is the important topic. So pectin. So pectin, this will be hemagglutination. Option number P4. So only one is there. Option number D will be my correct option. Why? Because lectins, actually these are known for their ability to cause hemagglutination. So we know hemagglutination, it is actually the clumping of red blood cell. So over here lectin, it will go with hemagglutination. So next option we'll see, that is stachys. So stachys, it is for flatulence. Basically stachylose, it is a type of oligosaccharide, we can say, that can cause flatulence because it is not well digested in human digestive system, and it can lead to certain gas production in the intestinal bacteria. So it will match with stachylose, it will match with flatulence. Third, that is phytate. So phytate, it chelates with divalent cations and it reduces their bioavailability. So phytates or this phytic acid, basically these are known for binding the mineral, such as for example we can say calcium, iron, zinc. This actually reduces their bioavailability by forming the complexes with them. So phytate, it basically chelates with divalent cations and it reduces its bioavailability. So option number R, it will be 2. Next, last option, that is NITS type inhibitor. So it is option number 3, the last option left. So basically this NITS type inhibitor, these are the protease inhibitor, we can say. That's basically it inhibits the trypsin and chymotrypsin enzymes which is involved in the protein digestions. So these are the protease inhibitors, we can say. So option number S will go with 3. So my correct option will be option number D. So question number 17. Which of the following is our characteristics, typical characteristics of a fungal cell? So options are presence of histone proteins, presence of pseudomurine in the cell wall, presence of chitin in the cell wall, or presence of peptidoglycans in the cell wall. So over here, this portion is basically from the fungal cell wall composition. Fungal cell wall composition. So first option, that is presence of chitin. This is true because we know fungus, these are eukaryotic in nature. And eukaryotic species, we know they have a nucleus where DNA, it is organized into chromatin with the help of histone proteins. Now presence of pseudomurine in the cell wall. Now pseudomurine, we know that it is found in the cell wall of some archaeas, not in the fungi. So fungi, they do not have pseudomurine in their cell wall. So this option is not correct. Next, presence of chitin in the cell wall. So yes, this is true because defining a characteristic of a fungal cell in the presence of chitin in the cell wall, actually this chitin, it provides a structural support to the fungus. So this is true. Last one, that is presence of peptidoglycans in the cell wall. So this is incorrect because peptidoglycans, these are found in the cell walls of the bacterias. These are found in the cell walls of the bacterias. And these are found in the archaeas. So over here my correct option will be option number A and option number C. So question number 18. Which of the following steps in food processing are used to reduce the acrylamide formation in food products? So this is basically from processing, meat processing. Okay. So first option, that is lowering of pH. This is true. Why? Because lowering the pH can reduce the acrylamide formation. So acidic conditions, they inhibit the Maillard reaction, which is responsible for acrylamide formation. Next, increasing the temperature. So this is incorrect. Why? Because increasing the temperature, it can actually increase the acrylamide formation. As a result, Maillard reaction, and which leads to acrylamide, and it is more likely to occur at higher temperatures. So this is incorrect. Next, pre-treatment using asperginase. So this is correct. Why? Because this asperginase, it is actually an enzyme that converts asparagine, which is a precursor of acrylamide, into aspartic acid, which cannot form acrylamide. Thereby it reduces its formation in the food products. So this asparaginase, it is an enzyme which converts asparagine, which is a precursor of acrylamide, into aspartic acid. So because of which this acrylamide formation will not take place, and hence it will reduce its formation in its food products. Last one, that is adding glucose. So this is also incorrect. Why? Because adding glucose, it can increase the acrylamide formation. Why? Because glucose, it is a reducing sugar, so it participates in the Maillard reactions, which leads to the acrylamide formations. So Maillard reaction increases when temperature is high. Maillard reaction, it increases when glucose is added. So correct option is option number A and C. So question number 19. A 10 kg tomato pulp is concentrated from an initial moisture content of 90% to 35% wet basis. So the weight of the concentrate in kg is. Okay, you have to write. This is from mass and energy balance. Mass and energy balance. First of all, let's draw the diagram. So this is my concentrate. This is my concentrate. So we are giving the feed from here. So feed, it is say that 10 kg tomato pulp is there. Moisture content how much? 90%. So moisture content is 90%. So solid content will be my 10%. Now this over here, my concentrate will come out. Concentrate. So let my concentrate be X, the amount which is coming out, and moisture content given is 35%. So we can calculate over here. So how much solid content will be there? So it should be 100 minus 35% will be my solid content, that is 65% will be my solid content over here. And water vapor is moving from here. So this feed, we'll tell this as F. So this feed into the solid percent, it will give me the concentrate into its solid percent, है ना? So feed कितना है? 10 kg. Solid content in percent 10 by 100, which is equals to concentrate. We have to calculate into solid percent कितना है? 65 by 100. So we'll get X over here as 100 by 65, which is around 1.538 kg. Okay. Round off, we have to round off to 2 decimals. So it will be 1.54 kg. So my answer will be 1.54 kg. Question number 20. Which of the following statement is true? So option number first, that is Hagen-Purcell's law, is used for the calculation of molecular diffusion. So this is incorrect. Why? Because this Hagen-Purcell's law, basically this describes the laminar flow of a fluid through a cylindrical pipe. It is not related to the molecular diffusions. So better we can say that it is for the Fick's law of diffusion. It is for Fick's law of diffusion. Next, Stokes' law, it is used for derivation of terminal velocity. So this statement is correct, since Stokes' law, it describes the drag force experienced by a spherical particle moving through a fluid, so which is used to derive the terminal velocity of those particles when the gravitational force is balanced by the drag force. So this statement is correct. Next, Rittinger's law is used for calculation of energy requirement in size reduction. This is also correct. Since Rettinger's law, it states that the energy which is required for size reduction, it is directly proportional to the new surface area which is generated, making it applicable for calculating the energy requirement of size reduction process. Especially we can say for the fine grinding. So this is correct. Fine grinding. Last option, that is Fick's law. So Fick's law, it is used for the calculation of energy requirement in size reduction. So this statement, it is incorrect because Fick's law, it describes the diffusion of molecules. So it is not related to the energy requirement in size reduction. So they are basically used to model the diffusion process, not the energy calculations. So it is for the diffusion process. So over here my correct statements are Stokes' law, which is used for derivation of terminal velocity, and next the Rettinger's law, which is used for calculation of energy requirement in size reduction. So question number 21, a tubular bowl centrifuge, it is used to separate an aqueous phase from an oil phase. The radii of outlets of the light and heavy liquids are set at 4.5. So R1, that is 4.5 centimeter, that is 0.045 meter. R2, it is given as 4.6 centimeter, sorry. So ये हो गया 0.046 meter. Density, first density, it's given 950 kg per meter cube. Second, it's 900 kg per meter cube. So we'll calculate Rn from here. So we know first density radius square minus second density, second radius square divided by first density minus second density. So we'll get around 950 into 0.046 square minus 900 into 0.045 square divided by 950 whole divided by 900. So we'll get around 3.754 into 10 to the power minus 3. Now this is R square. We have to calculate R. So it is 0.0612 meter. So in centimeter, if we calculate 0.0 centimeter, it will be 6.12 centimeter. So my correct option will be, okay, we are getting over here 6, so it will be round off to 6.63 centimeter. So my correct option will be 6.13 centimeter. Now question number 22. Processing of fluid milk at 72 degrees Celsius for 15 seconds is termed as. So options are low temperature long time, that is LT pasteurization, ultra high temperature, that is UHT pasteurization, or high temperature short time, that is HTST pasteurization, or D, that is homogenization process. So this 72 degrees Celsius 15 second, basically it is option number C, that is high temperature short time, HTST. This HTST pasteurization, basically it is a common method to pasteurize this milk and other products. So it involves a heating time, that is 72 degrees Celsius, or we can say 161 Fahrenheit. for 15 seconds to effectively kill these pathogenic microorganisms without significant heat affecting the taste or the nutritional quality of the product. Whereas this LTLT pasteurization, it is known as low temperature long time pasteurization. It involves a heating time of 63 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. It is 63 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. And UHT pasteurization, that is ultra high temperature, involves high heating of milk at around 135 degrees Celsius to 150 degrees Celsius for 2 to 5 seconds. For 2 to 5 seconds. And homogenization, it is a process just to break down the fat globules molecules into milk so that they stay integrated rather than separating as a cream. So over here my correct option will be option number C, that is HTHT. So with this we have completed our GATE XE 2024 question paper. So if you like the video, do like, share and subscribe. So till then, thank you and enjoy learning.